Hey friends, welcome back. I'm going to try to do this video with my little puppy Cash out of the cage. Hopefully he doesn't start barking or going crazy. This is on the Modern Renaissance Anastasia palette. And I picked up this palette because of the value that this palette has on women of color. The pigmentation is freaking ridiculous. As you know, I was selling a lot of my other palettes. I'm just getting rid of a lot of my other palettes. Hope you guys saw the video, because this and my chocolate palette, I still have my chocolate palette, is all I need in my life. And I'm going to show you why. And I purposely I'm recording this video with no lashes on. This is what it looks like. As you can see, the colors that I've been using, and there is a little bit of fallout, which is with every palette. Here's the brush, which I have not used yet. And I have a couple of brushes here. And I'm going to put this on my eye so you guys can see. Where's the first one that I want? First one that I want is the one that I've been using. I've been using Raw Sienna. And I'm trying to give you guys good lighting for the look. So if you can't see the name, Raw Sienna. And this is the one that I've been using all over my eye. And I'm just going to do just simple so you guys can see the color and the pigmentation on this palette. Just on women of color, it is ridiculous how it shows up. And normally I get palettes, they don't show up that well. You got to wet them. You got to do all this kind of stuff to them. And I don't want to make this video really long, so I'll probably just do one eye and the other eye off film. But Raw Sienna I use over my entire eyelid, only because I'm one of those people, I don't like bringing my eyeshadow all the way up to my eyebrows, number one. And number two, I like for my eyelid to be about the same color as my face. That's just my preference. I don't like it to be so far off, okay? So that's what I've been doing for that. For my eyelid, I have been using Primavera. And Primavera is a gold color. I don't know. There you go. Take some of the lighting away. The third one over is Primavera. It's a gold color. And that is the color that I've been using particularly on my eyelid. And I'm telling you, without spraying this or wetting this, it's ridiculous. And even the lighting that I have doesn't do this any justice. If you're a woman of color, and honey, let me tell you something. If you are darker than me, then you need to be running to Sephora to get this palette. It's $42. And I'm telling you right now, ridiculous. This is without wetting it. This is without spraying it or doing anything to it. Look at that. And very rarely, normally I use gold highlighters as eyeshadow because gold just doesn't show up the way it's supposed to show up on us. It just doesn't. But this right here, life. Life. Okay? Life. For the middle color, I'm going to go in with Antique Bronze. And I'll show you guys. Antique Bronze is right here. And then I'll swatch some of the other colors for you guys. But we're supposed to be going somewhere tonight, and I don't know where we're going. So I want to make sure that this eye look is pretty decent so I can just carry it on into the night. And I did not use a primer, and I know I didn't use an eyeshadow primer. And the first day I used this palette, I forgot to use the eyeshadow primer, and I went to work, and it was still on when I got off. Yes, she was here for it, okay? She was definitely here for it. And I'm going to go right in my crease area with that color. Do you see that? Freaking ridiculous. Also, this palette is perfect, which I'm going to play it till I use it all up. But this palette is perfect for the fall. If you're looking for fall colors, fall makeup looks, and I'll go through, but every color in this palette is absolutely perfect for the fall. It's purples, it's plums, it's golds, it's browns. It's freaking ridiculous. It's orange. And I'm just going to go right there. Right there. Ridiculous. Okay? Ridiculous. Definitely not. I wouldn't lie to you guys. I wouldn't have spent $42 on a palette when I had, what, 7, 8 other palettes here. You know there was a serious problem with that. And I'm going to go back in and just put some more of this gold where I want my line to be. Ridiculous. Now, the other palettes that I sold are very pigmented and very good too. I sold the Anastasia palette. It had a lot of colors in it that I just don't use or wear every day. Felt like somebody else could get some good use out of it. I sold a Lorac palette, which was a neutral palette, more of a smoky eye palette. What is she doing? He doing? I don't know what he's doing. And like I said, I don't have any lashes on. I just have some mascara on because I went out earlier today. But I'll put some more lashes and stuff on later. Cash, what are you doing? Just want to make sure he's not grabbing stuff. I'll show you guys his little crazy butt in a minute. Oh, now he's jumping over that. Come here. I don't want to play with you. You going to say hi to the camera? It's his baby girl's dog. His name is Cash. And she's at a friend's house. And she leaves him for me to worry about while I'm doing the video. Go sit. Sit. No, I didn't say get in my lap. Sorry. Sit. So, this is how I'm going to leave my simple eye look. Get down, Cash, before you knock over the table. Get down. Sit. So, I could go in. I really don't want to mess it up. I want to play with some of these colors. But I'm going to take my brush and just show you guys some of these colors, these oranges. This is really an orange down here at the bottom. Eagle R. I guess that's how you say it. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay? Gonna go in with this Cypress. Cypress I've been so afraid to use. Cash. Oh my gosh. So afraid to use. So afraid to use. Red, or I think it says Red Orchid. Orchid. Oh my gosh. This palette, I'm either even going to go in with the lightest color on the palette, which is Tempera. And I'll show you guys it. Look at that. Y'all better shut up. Y'all. Okay. Y'all play with it. I got mine. Let me show you what Tempera was. Let me take this light away. That lightest one, Tempera, was the lightest one on the palette right there. Look at that. You guys, every color in here shows up on women of color like fire. Like, seriously, this is the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. It is freaking ridiculous, okay? Ridiculous. It's $42. I had to have it. Even if that meant selling some palettes, I had to have it. I definitely had to have it. I'm going to put my lashes on for the night. And I'm going to do some more blending on this. I just wanted to come through for you guys with this video. Since I knew I was going to put a little something on my face to get ready to go out. So I said, let me show these people what they're missing. If you have not went into Sephora, I don't care what other palette Anastasia or Ulta. I was mad. Now, I was pissed at myself because I bought this palette from Sephora. I totally forgot that Ulta does sell some Anastasia items. And I was really pissed the next day because I should have bought it from Ulta and got my points. And that's just how I feel. Sephora, they give you points and crap, but not points that can turn into dollars that I can use. So the next day I was like, beat myself up, and then I was saying, dang, should I take this back, get my money back? I had only used it for one day. Take this back, get my money back, go to Ulta and buy it. And I was like, ugh, I'm just going to chop it up to the game. I ain't going to do all of that. But I was really mad at myself, ladies. So if your Ulta sells Anastasia and you get Ulta reward points, get it from Ulta. Because I was really, really mad at myself about that. I got it from Sephora. And yes, I did accrue some points. So I don't feel like it's a total loss. But the points from Sephora don't turn into dollars. And if it don't turn into dollars, it don't make sense. So I'm not going to go through the whole run back over here, run back over there, returning process. But I did kick myself in the butt for it. So rather than you kicking yourself in the behind, I'm letting you know, hit up Ulta first if you have an Ulta in your area that carries Anastasia, and get the points from Ulta versus Sephora. No shade. But I'm going to go and powder my face. I have the Fenty foundation on. I just need to put my powder on, but I wanted to do my eyeshadow first. So if I had any fallout or anything, I can just brush it away with the powder. And I'm going to go put my lashes on, probably a little bit of liner on the top and bottom. And I'll be good to go. But this is I just wanted to show you guys the pigmentation of this palette. Because ridiculously, I didn't know anything about it till a coworker of mine from work told me about it. I didn't know anything about it. I was not interested in ever buying another eyeshadow palette again in life. Because I just don't do that much makeup tutorials. I'm not an eyeshadow girl. When I swatched this in the store, and I came out of there looking like a clown because I literally swatched every color on my eyelids. That was it. That was it. Once I did that, that was it. That was it. So, don't take my word for it. Go check it out for yourself. I tried to give you guys some good lighting, tried to show you how good it shows up, and anything that shows up this good on us it's a plus. It's a buy. Go check it out. Holla at your girl. If you get it, I want to know. Holla at me. I'll see y'all next time.